Wouldn't you love to take a trip far beyond the clouds, even just once? Imagine riding a rocket or staying on the International Space Station, witnessing Earth from a breathtaking height, venturing into outer space, and taking off your helmet for a deep breath. Wait a minute, because in the vacuum of space, breathing is impossible, right? Looks like this extreme vacation is cancelled for now. But what if, one day, air-filled space? Would we be able to travel there without protective suits, or would a catastrophe follow? Let's begin with the basics. To breathe in space without a spacesuit, we'd need to replace the vacuum with air, a mix of gases similar to Earth's atmosphere. Ideally, this would be 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and the remaining 1% a blend of argon, carbon dioxide, helium, neon, and other trace gases. With this kind of air-filling space, you might think we'd be set to enjoy limitless, breathable space. But it's not that simple. First, we'd hear sound in space for the first time. Sound travels through air by vibrating molecules, meaning you could hear cosmic events like supernovae, collisions of gas clouds, or the solar wind. However, you'd need to be near the source of these sounds, which could be dangerous, and sound waves fade over distance due to resistance, just like how you can't hear a city's noise from miles away on Earth. Still, the idea of hearing space's symphony is exciting, right? Now imagine freely breathing space's new air. But then, disaster strikes. In a matter of hours, life on Earth would be in peril. The air filling space would create friction as Earth rotated, causing atmospheric pressure to rise rapidly. This pressure would crush all life, and Earth's rotation, along with the Moon's orbit, would slow. Eventually, the Moon might crash into Earth, and both could spiral into the Sun. Thankfully, such apocalyptic events would take tens of thousands of years to unfold if the air lasted that long. But long before that, a more immediate threat would emerge. With increased air and pressure, the heat would soar, sparking massive fires that would engulf the Earth. In less than a day, everything would be ablaze, and the once blue planet would become a charred, lifeless rock. Other planets, especially gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn, might even ignite into new stars, with air providing the necessary fuel. Terrestrial planets like Mars and Venus would likely crash into the Sun over millennia. The entire galaxy would undergo drastic changes. As air replaced the vacuum, it would collapse under its own mass, leading to the birth of strange new stars. These stars, composed mainly of nitrogen and oxygen, could shine briefly before fading. The universe, now heavy with air, might eventually stop expanding and collapse into a singularity, an infinitely small, dense point. The air we need to survive could, ironically, destroy the universe as we know it. Fortunately, there's another possibility. Nothing might happen at all. Recent discoveries by astronomers hint that air in space might not lead to universal catastrophe. For example, in the Markarian 231 galaxy, about 600 million light-years away, astronomers found molecular oxygen, 100 times more than what's in the Orion Nebula. Yet, nothing is burning there. Star formation continues at a much higher rate than in the Milky Way, but the presence of oxygen hasn't triggered chaos. However, breathing there still wouldn't work. The air lacks nitrogen and the precise balance needed for us to survive. But who knows? Maybe one day, astronomers will discover a galaxy with the perfect mix of gases, where we could breathe freely and explore space without fear of destruction. In the distant future, our descendants might travel through the stars without spacesuits. Do you think this is possible? What do you think would cause air to appear in space? Share your thoughts. If you enjoyed this thought experiment, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. Until next time.